Yeah. Yeah, man. The Steady Show is back in the building. We have Jeans in the building. Run the tune, Jeans. What you say? Run it. I am myself. We're getting ready to welcome Father Greg into the building. Yeah, man, Father Greg there. The link drop you now, brother. Forward, my brother. What you drinking, kids? Water tonight. Steady. Bourbon. Evan Williams. As we welcome Father Greg into the building. Big up. Yeah, man. Run the truck, man. Still a wait for Father Greg, you know what I mean? Steady. Yeah. All right, Father Greg there. No, hold on there. Cheers to the family. Still a setup. Run the track.
All right.
Yo,
can you
Father
hear me?
Greg. Yes, man.
Yeah, you hear me clear over there?
Yes,
All
well
right, my
clear,
boss.
brother.
Everything good?
Cheers.
Heart of love.
What a gun
See
on the
there?
brother?
Yeah, we don't go and bar it, you know, all of that.
Yeah, man. Go and borrow and come back, man. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Welcome into the building. Yeah, man. As you join into the show, just check in to the comments so we can see who is here. Yeah, man. We have a great show coming up. Faith Connection is in the building. Welcome, Faith Connection. Okay. Giving thumbs up, still in praise meeting. All right, sister. Thanks for checking in. Yeah, man. Link will later if you can, you know? Yeah, man. Cindy, big up yourself every time. You hear that?
So I'm walking there, bro.
What that?
Special occasion, you know what I mean?
Wild turkey, the one I walk with.
Yeah.
Yo,
That
Bourbon man. Yes, I. Big up. We're there. Yeah, man.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, all right. What go on, bro?
There, I give thanks, you know. Life is good, you know what I mean?
Every time, sir.
Mm-hmm.
There, listen to you know that Mikey Spice, are you?
And also, Mikey Spice, one of my favorite artists.
He money, man.
He ain't bad, man.
The man,
He's a bad artist.
Yeah, man.
Love him sound.
Yeah, man. I one of the maddest voice me thinking of Jamaica, you know. From what I have heard. You know what I mean? Yeah, man.
Like, me a freeze. You hear me?
Yeah, my sister that freeze a while ago. Me I hear you now. Yeah, man. So land there, a straight wild turkey I drink tonight or chasey.
I don't know what happened.
Oh, am I freeze again? You dep on your Wi-Fi, bro?
My internet out to give me a fight tonight.
I don't know how that to know. right, him Father Greg cut, so wait for him to forward back. Even say why. Yeah. All right, babes. Selector. All right. You can cut it now. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Yeah, Father Greg. Still getting set up and thing.
Yeah, my internet will give me a fight tonight.
Mm-mm.
One reason or the other.
Internet is a thing we fight more while, so. Yeah. So me ask you if a straight you oh, that don't look like you're chasing. A straight you drink.
Yeah, I straight me a drink, man. We just want one good drink and,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, man.
Yeah,
Probably
man.
drop on one cube night. You gone again?
Yeah. Yeah. No, man, you're there, man. You're there. You're there. Me will tell you when me not hear you, see? Oh, my kind of sure a problem.
You know I'm
All right.
going to restart.
All right. Just do your thing, man. You understand me? Yeah, so here I'm going to do. I'm going to play the that thing there with this lady. So tonight we're talking about why is it that men not like disrespect? Is that what we're going to talk about, Gaines?
Yes, sir.
Why is it that men
Yeah,
cannot
you
stand
probably have to
dis-
go switch the data.
Okay. I hope that will work, bro. You know what I mean?
Hope so too.
Yeah. These
The
things,
internet will beat me.
these things happen, you know what I mean? Yeah, man, but
All right, we can do it now. Anytime already.
yeah, man, we'll do it now, man. So let me bring up this thing here. This lady, she always gives some good words on social media about respect and them thing there. So I
Yeah.
saw this TikTok video and I say, you know what? I think more have a conversation around down there, you know what I mean? And then some other things as well. Yeah, man. So make we press play right and I hear what she have to say.
True.
Man doesn't care if you love him. He only cares if you respect him. He doesn't care if you and do things for him. If when you talk to him, you talk to him like he's a child, or you talk to him with a tone that equals disrespect to him. See, women need love. Men need respect and honor. So I don't care how much you do, how much you sex him, how much you give him. If you got a slick mouth and don't know how to talk to him, oh, he'll go find somebody who is not as cute as you, that won't do as much for him, but respects him. Learn how to control that mouth, sis. That mouth do, or what that mouth do matters, and it only matters if it's respectful. Remember that today. A man doesn't care if you love him. He only cares if you respect him. He doesn't care if you have money and do things for him. If when you talk to him, you talk to him like he's a child, or you talk to him with a tone that equals disrespect to him. See, women need love. Men need respect and honor. So I don't care how much you do, how much you sex him, how much you give him. If you got a slick mouth and don't know how to talk to him, oh, he'll go find somebody who is not as cute as you, that won't do as much for him, but respects him. Learn how to control that mouth, sis. That mouth do, or what that mouth do matters, and it only matters if it's respectful.
All
Remember
right.
that.
All right. You hear what she said clearly?
Real talk, man.
The lady say, I'm see you put something on social media this evening, you know. You know your style already. Wanna come here,
Yeah.
man. Signature style, you know. And me hear you say, you know, ladies, a man want one to love him. You understand me? So a man's love language basically is respect. So in a matter where you do for your man, if you not show the man respect, then basically you really nah do nothing. And I that the lady when I say, but when I first bring the topic to you, I'm say, Father Greg, we want to talk about that thing here in the bridge.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, you say, oh, it's a good topic, you know, steady. You understand me? And you say respect is tied to the whole idea of being a man. You
Yeah.
understand me? So why is it that men hate to be disrespected? You understand me? What you have to say about that one here?
First of all,
Yeah.
firstly, I feel like a man receive love or understand love through the channel of respect. You know what I mean? That's how him receive love. You know, so if him ever find himself in a situation where disrespect is common, then that's not an environment for him to feel love and cared for. You know what I mean? And that's one of the main things why I feel like men don't like the idea of disrespect, especially from that female who him dedicating time to. You know what I mean? That's not somewhere that he expects this or a channel that he expects disrespect to come from. Because, you know, in his mind, disrespect is one way of putting me down to say that, look, you don't mean much to me. You know what I mean? Just like how a woman would feel like this man don't spend any time with me, don't touch me. There's no connect with him, no caressing him, no help me around the house. You know, him no make me feel wanted and sexy in myself as a female. I feel like if women are constantly disrespectful to their male partners, then it will give the man that kind of feeling, and in terms that lead to some level of resentment. So, you know, me just feel like for men, respect is key. You know, it ultimate. Even the Bible say it, bro. If you were to go by Bible terms or discuss anything from scripture, it tells you that it tells women to love them husband. You know what I mean? But if you check it deeply, you're not gonna find where it tells the husband. Or it tells the husband to love him wife then, basically. But you're not gonna find where it tells the woman to love our
I
man,
tell them,
because
yeah.
the man need equal respect from her and not the little fancy things. Because man logical in their mind or the way I think. You did go say something.
No, man. Better go say, better go try finish it for you and me go make a mistake to tell. But basically, so we just hush my mouth, you know what I mean? But basically, and even before me give a response, I want to say welcome to the beautiful Cindy in the building.
Welcome, dear.
Big up. Family. Oh, the way we love you, Cindy, you know, man. On our family too, you know.
See you, we do in a family.
Yeah,
Yeah,
man.
man, you
Family
have
too,
love.
man.
You
Yeah,
know?
yeah, respect. Yeah, man,
Mm-hmm.
but the Bible you know, cause you know, a man is different from a woman. Yeah, you know that. You
By
understand me?
far.
The
By far.
man's needs is different from the woman's needs when you
Yeah,
look on it that
different.
way. Yeah. So there are some things that women value. I will going to talk about some of that next week. The woman value. What are some of the things that the woman value, Sheens?
We value love, but
Yes.
more than anything, we value security.
The women them value love and them value security. And that my wife said, Greg, that me this we can't afford to lose my work. You know?
And I'm gonna feel like a security like, because security is not only financial security. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that boy, you know? That's why we have a show, you know? Yo, what are the fun, Greg? Why you think we have a show? We're talking, bro.
Yeah.
Man. So when you say I don't financial security alone, if you disagree with me, I am brother Father Greg.
No, cause me know why you feel like said.
Yeah,
The kind me know why you feel
yeah,
like said the wife where you have is
yeah.
just there for the security from a financial standpoint. You
You
know
don't
what I
think of that?
mean?
Well, Greg,
I know just that.
no, I want time to talk for yourself, brother. I appreciate you looking up. I want time to talk for yourself. I can't tell you. I can't tell you.
No, we just want to know.
Could never.
Could never.
It could never be that alone. You know. Me know what I look like when I'm that alone. You know what I mean? Cause me walk around this before, so we know exactly what that look like. You know
So
what I
she,
mean?
all right, me gonna play. Me gonna still play ignorant on this. Sheens, cause if the woman them need security and we have women, you understand me? And Cindy, me know you're not a kitchen, but me not busy if you want answer that background say we. You understand me? Sheens, what you mean
What you might
by
do.
when you say security? What does that mean?
Security is anything that allows a woman to feel like we will be the one around for the long haul.
All right.
That's it.
Yeah, you don't want to, my brother.
And I exactly that me did feel. You know, yeah, cause
All right, all right, all
me
right.
feel like that's the ultimate security for any female. Worst if she married and have married friends, and worstly if she have married friends who a high percentage of them divorce, or even a small percentage of them divorce them. They keep looking out for that security, you know, is this man going to stay around? And that might just put their psyche in a place where every time they look around and don't see, or they wonder if, you know, because they bring a level of insecurity to, you know, if who you are with cannot be 100% sure that Gregory, they are feeling all the time, not go nowhere. You know what I mean? So I think that security is necessary, you know, but the ladies need to understand, say, constant respect and honor to the man, help to foster and drive the kind of longevity there, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Right? Or else you have a, like you said a couple weeks ago, you go have a bunch of passport dudes, you know what I mean?
Yes, man.
Cutting.
All the way
Yeah.
overseas, bro. All right.
Mm-hmm.
All right. I'm glad all of that was done. So we understand what it is that the women need. And as Father Greg said, when when the man feels respected, you understand me, that is when he will be in a position to provide a kind of security. So the man must do him part and the woman must do her part. So that is what that means. No, since that is what security means to a woman, and tonight we are here to discuss why is it that men act so badly when disrespected. You understand me? What do we really what do we really mean when we say a man? What does it mean to even respect a man? How do we communicate this? Because for a lot of women in a bridging, a lot of things come under the heading of disrespect. Also, respect. So make we look on disrespect. I'm going to come up with an example. Last week I was reading in the paper where it say a brother left his woman because she got make Chris Brown give her a lap dance.
You see it, you know. You see it yesterday or one of them did it.
Yes.
No.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
No, I have to ask you know. Anybody can answer this one there, Bridget.
See.
Chris Brown is a celebrity,
Right.
unlike the millions of females who will probably never ever get that chance. As a matter of fact,
Right. Right.
maybe Chris Brown better charge $1,000 the other day if you take photos with women. You know?
Right.
So she make it all the way through the gate, get a lap dance with him, and the man break up with the woman as a result of that. What you think about that, Father Greg? You think say no, let me ask Sheen first. Sheen,
Yes.
you think say if you ask my wife for the car, have you never sleep tonight? See,
Yeah, you have to turn up the loose ends.
yeah, yeah. See, let me talk straight, man. She's me hot. Turn on the AC. Do that. Me about up in that place. I don't know if I light. You understand me? So, no one have to hear. Let's go turn it on and forward, babes. I know you have it already. Yeah, man. But and after my wife answer now, are you gonna answer? I mean, I don't know if Cindy want to chime in, but this over there.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, yeah.
she just think some man that overreact. She's what you think about this, yeah?
He absolutely was overreacting. No, I didn't see the video. So I can say on condition
Okay.
that she didn't do too much, he's overreacting. Like I said, I probably don't know. Probably I should say I don't know. But if she allows Chris Brown to do all of the action and just soak in the moment, understanding that this is a 1 in a million chance and it will probably never happen again for the rest of her life, I think that's okay. And he probably react. If she's feeling on him and dancing on him and doing all the other stuff, there's a line to be crossed. That's what I think.
All
I'm
right.
not a
I think that's a good answer. So you never saw the video, but you're saying depending on what happened or what
yes,
go on the
yes.
stage.
What she does depends.
All right.
Decides whether she was
All right. That's a good answer. Yeah, that's a good answer. Father Greg, everybody different in the bridging. So let me ask you now. Because I know you love Cindy already, Hey, me see my Cindy and dance one day up on YouTube. He says Cindy and throw it back for it. Father Greg I steer with you. He say, yeah. Yeah. All
Bro,
right. So,
bro,
below,
bro.
what you think about Yeah.
Let me tell you this, man. Come here, let me tell
Yeah.
you this. You know what I
Oh,
mean?
yeah.
Forward me. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because,
Yeah.
oh, me see it. Me understand what she's saying. I'm good with her wife.
You
To
good?
say what. Because she a try protect a certain front, you know what I mean? I get
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
As a female,
Yeah.
they look out for them. One.
Yeah. Yeah.
And, but to me,
Yeah.
personally, me feel like that brother there is a little bit over the edge, if you ask me. Over the top, like out of pocket, big time.
You saw
And the
you saw
reason
the
I say
video?
that,
You saw the
yeah,
video
man, me
art.
see video.
Okay, okay,
Me
okay,
see
okay.
video. You know
I
what I
never saw
mean?
it. Yeah, I never
I
saw it.
saw it. Chris Brown is one of my favorite artists.
Yeah, I'm a
You know
rate
what I
him too.
mean?
Yeah,
Rate him from 16 coming up, Chris Brown.
yeah,
You know what I mean? So if my wife is a Chris Brown fan, you know what I
yeah.
mean? Giving Chris Brown a lap dance is a one in a lifetime
Yeah,
chance.
yeah,
She give him a lap dance, you know what I mean? Just
yeah.
like how it's a one in a lifetime chance to me get a lap dance for a late J-Lo. What you gonna tell me, say? Me can't get a lap dance for J-Lo because me and your husband. No, no,
All right,
no.
all right, all right.
Yeah, put J-Lo in a my lap and you sit down in a J-Lo lap and you know what I mean? We work it out.
What the brother like at this man?
Yeah, you know what I mean? That's yeah, we share, you know what I mean?
You should
So
have known. Say, if I try to do those show where me I laugh too much in the cause all kind of things start happening. But anyway, go on, brother. You man, explain, man. Talk to me, talk to me, talk to
yeah,
me.
so we feel like there's a level of insecurity in him as a male where alpha enough if you know say yo, Chris Brown that I give my wife a lap dance. Rather than some little low life loser where now I'm nothing for offer. Chris Brown that do that. Why you not want to compete with Chris Brown? I mean, Chris Brown probably in a millionaire status. You know what I
Yeah,
mean? And
yeah,
my wife is a fan of his. You know, I'm gonna meet him again, chances are. So
yeah,
allow
yeah,
her to enjoy the time. What me go say? She go sleep with him too. I mean, I
yeah,
carry her home. Let me tell
yeah.
you, from
You
all the
come here.
years I know Cindy. You know
Yeah,
what I mean? We always go out, we always party. Me not have no problem with she dancing with anybody at all. Because at the end of the day, me a carry her home. You get what me I deal with? Me know my wife. Me understand what she will and will not do. Me know what she attracted to. You know what I mean? So me know the man when me can say to him, say, yo, yeah, go too long, you need to. Yeah, because me know what she attracted to. So if me know what she likes, so if me see that and that the prolong for too long, we can't really cut in, you know what I mean? I make you know, say, yeah, man, me there still, not sure you get the freedom for it. You know what I mean? But at the end of the day, me know, say, I'm me a carry home. So me not go break up a relationship. You know how hard it is to build one sensible relationship, bro. You know how hard it is. And I don't feel like it all depends too on the level of understanding when they have between each other. Because I wouldn't feel like seeing the disrespect me if Chris Brown give her a lap dance or vice versa. Mark, you know, Chris Brown can dance. We can't keep up with them the kind of moves that where him have like a mighty Mike in name, babe. Magic Mike kind of thing. Chris Brown like bring on, you know. You know what I mean? Can't keep up with Magic Mike, but me know say even though me can't keep up with Magic Mike, Chris can't keep up with me either. In a discipline feel like this is my playing ground and my zone is. You get what I mean? I feel my ground. So all of the experience what I needed. And my ground, some not intimidated by that. So just to answer your question in short, I think Parry did a Parry overreact. I'm overdo. You know what I mean? Because you go left your girl because Chris Brown get a lap dance. I don't know, Chris Brown she a go. You know what I mean? A foolishness. It's just like my wife carry me to the club and she pay for a lap dance me and a girl that go too hard and she want a divorce. You get
No way. No way.
No. Foolishness, bro. So no.
Yeah. Love that. I agree. By the way, before we move any further, let us welcome our friend Moods Lifestyle in the building. Yeah.
Big up Moods Lifestyle.
Big up Moods Lifestyle, our friend.
Blessed.
Yeah. As recent as Saturday, you know, so we had a little birthday vibe and thing, you know what I mean? And we are there in
you see that video that you post.
Yeah. That ain't a nice environment. But you know, let me tell you something about Sheens, you know. Seeing Sheens is a dancer. You understand me? Sheens is a dancer, man. So when Sheens up on a floor, Sheens take a floor, like there's not like when we're up on all the cruise them, you know, brother. And Sheens lead the dance floor on the cruise them, you know. You understand me? So I love when my wife on the dance floor, you know, because it makes you one different side of her. Like she really come alive. She really love and she good on the dancing too.
Yeah.
That's I'm not so good on the dancing, but I'm good when it comes to the craziness, you know?
Yeah.
We're crazy, man. Yeah, man, we're crazy. Yeah, man, and I brother come on there. I mean, first of all, there was this young lady that was there, and apparently she like how me and she's a vibe. So she didn't know start dance with me. Nothing when I really close up, I don't lap dance thing. You understand me? See a dude come on, same way, and him a rock and Sheens, but Sheens already know, say, we have the understanding. No, me's a man now, that's a Taurus man, you know, so me have a little jealous side to me too, you know. You understand me?
I think every man.
So me a monetize situation, I know enough to see if you understand me. But him stay away, him never get too close, and you understand me, after a while, Sheens kind of shift him and so on, but you understand me? I just say, you see, when you build that level of security, you understand me? You're kind of good, man. You know, say, are your wife that, and it's not the norm. You understand me? For something like that happen, but music I play, people I feel good, and I know that people are drawn to her like that because of the energy where she give off. See, when we up on the cruise, the people them like me, you know, we get crazy out there, you know. You understand me? I walk out all of the club and the ship, you know, Greg. Woman, a whole lot for me, you know. You understand me? Yeah, the last time we have. But my wife just kind of like it still. Woman, all come to me, you know, on the first cruise. Remember the one for Royal Caribbean, the lady there? The lady come my wife and ask my wife if she can borrow me.
That no new, a cruise.
Yeah, a cruise. And
a cruise. Yeah.
To me, there was not any foundation in that kind of situation. And I don't believe that anybody was being disrespected. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Before we go any further, let us welcome the Ellis family in the building.
Shout out. Shout out. Big up
Welcome, Ellis
October too,
family.
you know what I mean? You know October
Yeah,
my
big up
girl, you know what I
October.
mean? Shout
Yeah,
out.
yeah,
Shout
yeah,
out.
yeah,
You know what I mean?
yeah.
That's
Ellis
right.
family, Ellis family, we can drop the link, you can come say something to me and Greg too on the topic, why is it that men hate to be disrespected so much? You understand me? But just to stay on topic with the thing, we're looking at disrespect, and this guess it's a matter of, in those instances, since we use the Chris Brown thing, can it reasonably be said that it was disrespect? And even if it went out of line, because I dancing on a stage, so say people want to them put on an act. You understand me? So I never saw the video, so me really can't judge. But to me, if a couple has a strong foundation and they understand each other, I don't think that is a reason for break up
Mm-mm. No,
with with
that not
your
enough.
with, with your wife. Yeah.
That not enough. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
but
It doesn't merit. It doesn't
yeah,
merit a breakup. And
yeah,
again, whether it is disrespect or not, is heavily dependent on the understanding between the two
yeah.
persons. You know what I mean?
Agree,
Because
bro.
we might say she disrespect the man, figure Chris Brown a lap dance, but not say him disrespect her if get a lap dance from Beyonce. You know what I
Um,
mean? If we are different
yeah, yeah,
for the
yeah,
paradigm, you know what I mean? It shifts
yeah,
different.
yeah, yeah,
So I just feel like it's necessary to keep it in the middle and just know say if it's a celebrity lap dance
yeah,
within
yeah,
limits, you're good to go. You know what I mean? Cause here now, you go worry about celebrity lap dance. Cool.
yeah, yeah,
That's something you go left a woman for. You can imagine if you did married to her and years later you find out say they did have a male stripper for your what you call it, bachelorette party,
bachelor part.
bridal shower or that what the women them do. You get what me a deal with?
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah,
and
yeah,
people go wild and cause remember say your last night. Your
yeah,
last night of what you call quote unquote freedom. Imagine if you
yeah,
find out your husband got a strip club and shell out the whole place. Every
yeah,
stripper on stage. You know what I
yeah,
mean? What do you do? What do?
yeah,
You divorce or you stay? You count it as disrespect or you count
yeah,
it as team last hurrah then if you say,
yeah,
may I give up all of this, me hang up my boots. How do you look at it? You
yeah,
know what I mean? So a lap dance is minor.
yeah,
Totally minor.
yeah,
You
yeah.
know what I
I,
mean?
I,
We have bigger issues.
we are in agreement. We are definitely in agreement with that one. Father God, respect. All right. Let me tell you, homie. I make some distinctions when it comes on to the matter of disrespect. There are a couple things I believe based on how I see things play out. You understand me? Because respect, it goes deep. How me look at respect, man and woman, you understand me? A girl grows up from she very young, she understand that the way she look, the way she carry herself. Unfortunately, even when little girls are grow up, once them reach a certain age, you don't understand me, man start put argument. That's why it's important for fathers to stay around, family
Yes.
members watch, them look at daughter and all. So if you treat her like that since she was a child, she understand that she has value just
Yeah.
by being a girl, Bridget. You understand me? Because on any given day, a man can shoot as much shot as he can. There's so much and no more women he can get. It depends again. You understand me? If you're a real gal, it's you all about money and all everything. The rules are
Mhm.
different for you. You
Right.
understand me? But and every man can just go out there. But if a woman walk out there right, with the goods, brother, I'm gonna let you go out there. You understand me? She gonna
Mm-hmm.
get more man. Worse if she look good, brother. She gonna get more man than a night there. Half the whole place. You remember when a girl there on a place there and I say, on the back, on the port more. You remember the story where she does say, she has sell this about the part for how much money and she has sell this. I can't be the one going that car. We don't want to
It's
compromise.
everywhere have a different price.
Yeah, everything have a different price. You understand me?
Oh, the combo girl.
The combo girl. Hey! You remember combo girl, brother? Hey,
Combo. Yeah, man. I see
man,
me.
line up.
See me,
Hey,
man.
man, line up.
Yeah, man.
Yeah,
A combo party, you know.
yeah, man.
Yes, sir. And you see that the party they're full.
Full. I hope you never
You know
done
what
a
I
party
mean?
in the front of Greg.
Yeah. Yeah, I come here say location
Yeah,
drop like 1 hour before the party, you know what I mean?
yeah. Party
So
rum.
yes, and it's still ram.
Yes.
Every man are weird. You know what I mean? Heavily advertised, all squad in the breach.
That's got it. Yeah. So I get it. It's just to show you a difference. You understand me? So let's look. Let me look for a man now. You understand me? Worse if he's a youth to grow up with a father and the male figures around you. Them start holding to standards
Early.
early. Now you say at the same time. Early. Don't do this, don't do that. Rules on top of rules. Things you have to learn. You understand me? Yeah, we understand the woman going to the kitchen, but we have to find ourselves a do tougher task. And not everywhere
Yeah.
where you're going to end up in the kitchen as a man, but if we daddy did the animal fix gear, pass that, give it. Pass that, do that. Pass that. You understand me?
Yeah, man. See him so.
Enough man grew up for very long and after just a do and a do and a do without anybody I say, you know, say, yeah, do a good job, youth. You understand me? So from morning, we kind of learn, say, full value is tied to what we can do and what we can provide. And
True.
things that come easy for a man a lot of times, bro. You understand me? First of all, the next thing earlier on with the rampant machines, but the finances, but it's also a very important thing. A woman can broke, brother, put on her clothes, go to the road, and come in. How much man, you understand me? To provide this and that. The man them and I really saw it go. So most of what we do is tied to most of what we and most full respect is tied to what we do and the
Yeah.
value that we
Offer, yeah.
bring. You understand me? So when I really like nobody speak with we disrespectfully and put we down. Worse if we know say we are do what we're supposed to do in our life. You understand me?
Real, man.
So whether a man run a business, whether in a relationship, if a church him a run, all if I want gang him a run, he have to get in respect. And you know want
See him
no
so.
take no disrespect. What you say about that, Father Greg?
See him so, man. And my wife just utter something a while ago under her breath. So
Yeah.
that's when men start look back from past life and really have regrets in current relationships because you know you break up with a woman that showed you so much respect, you know, and when you really run up into a woman who is so disrespectful and rude, you
Facts.
know what I mean? It's
Facts.
that's supposed to tear any man apart. Just rip
Facts.
them to shreds. Like when you see some if we don't know if you ever notice some men like adult male, fully mature male in them 60s, you know, we just Lego themselves and just carry themselves any old way. You know what I mean? Some of that tied up in a regrets, you know, that them getting a true life, you know, where they have good women who show them good respect, like, you know what I mean? And when we say respect, that a man needs, may I talk about encouragement from a female. You know what I mean? Babe, you did that and I like it. Me appreciate when you do that. You know what I mean? I love how you make me feel when you're in certain environments. You know what I mean? You're doing great. Thank you. You know what I mean? Them level of communication there to a man,
Very,
the level of
very
affirmation where a man
important.
get. And that man want hear, you know. Instead of the
Very
I love
important, you
yous
know.
and the yeah, it's important to every man. Every man who know say when him go dig it ground and forward it, bro, the food. You know what I mean? Yeah.
When the man
Yes.
dig it wrong, I
Yes,
forward with his
sir.
food. He
Forward
want
with
in
the food.
recognition. He want in recognition for what he do.
Yes. And that man
That
consider as love. And that make a man want go out there, go dig deeper. You know what I mean? For bring in a bigger bag. Because
yeah,
that come like drugs, you know. The level of
yeah.
encouragement and affirmation come like drugs to a man. You know what I mean? I
Mm-hmm.
can't say that to any female. If you do with a man and you feel like say him worthless, telling him say him worthless every day, now gonna change nothing. You know what I mean? You have to see something inside of him that that is going well then and speak to that instead of pointing out what's going wrong. Look at the things that are going well and speak to those. And I feel from that angle we get more out time. And that's how I feel like you show
Always,
respect to the man where you
always.
have. You know, one thing me always notice when me used to go to church, like heavily, like regularly, like Sundays don't miss me. Me
Mm.
used to watch this and me used to despise it. But me sit down and watch ladies treat their husband in a church in front of the church community with some level of disrespect. But when pastor talk, they fool up. You know what I mean? Like pastor heaven and earth to them and their husband no mean nothing. And me used to despise that. Bro, you know me used to hate
Yo,
that. As
I
several
will.
female me have to confront man and say, well, oh, when pastor talk to you, you move so quick. You know what I mean? And if your husband utter something to you, you ask question like if you're a maid or in a church and if pastor the preach and he water buckle done and you're the first one to broken neck grown up kitchen or butchery or wherever they used to call it to go bring a buckle of water come give.
Yeah,
You
yeah,
know what I
yeah.
mean? But if your husband needs something and he's busy, you're not willing enough to go get it. And that was something that used to hurt the feelings of a youth when you look for it, man. And I feel like people need to balance respect and don't make it be selective because women know enough and then choose who they want to respect. You know what I mean? And I
You think
don't
I
say
know
some
them
men,
know or I know they don't know, Father Greg?
bro, they know, man. They know because they respect who they want to. Because that same woman will bow down to pastor and show him all of the love they from a respect standpoint, go home and treat their husband like him and nobody. You know what I mean? Because people are selective with it. Very, very selective, very much so. You know what I mean? And I feel like if if a woman is going to love you as a man, she have to love you upon the premise where she said, you know, so my friend them I go tonight, and me say, oh, I'm to your babes, man. Babe. You know what I mean? Me could do this. So me I deal with, then it's supposed to be one way where you can calculate in your mind and say, all right, friends, are babe, I go big. You know what I mean? Because it must be a reason why all the time, me say, go do your thing, my friend, man, put on your clothes and cut. No
Yeah,
work like
yeah.
that. And the same thing for the
Sometimes,
man too. You know what I mean? So them levels of respect when we think like people need to really start showing what they mean. If you're noticing, bro, because this is something that is social media control, you know, if my boss always say I'm a conspiracist. But when we look upon it for real, we see social media, they faster that thing. And even the very cartoons where they put on the men, if you notice them sitcoms with families, you know, a woman up front and she they run things and the man they behind like him are just the clean up person. You know what I mean? That Bill Cosby setting where the father was in charge is no longer there, and now the female running things and the man just look like somebody when have no sense in that household or no clue what they want. And because the narrative there's so much out there, you know, it tends to shape people's mind to as to how them see fathers and how they treat them. You know what I mean? And that in itself is a very expensive move because it
man,
really damage homes, you know what I mean? It
you you
does.
you are talk good enough, my brother. You have some physicians? All right. So you say a lot of great things. You understand with things that we probably would have said later down in the show. But it's glad we have package them at least. We get for go to bed tonight early. 'Cause we don't have a 4 hour again because we don't have work tomorrow. You understand me? We don't have work. But make we zero in on some things. The pastor,
Yeah.
the respect. Sometimes, the same thing with the man in the house, I say to the woman. Pastor that said something different, When she got church, but she want to listen to pastor, And she don't want to listen to the man.
Same
Ladies,
so.
that equal disrespect in a man's eyes. And to
True.
me, as you say, they choose who they show respect to.
True.
You understand me? They choose
True.
who they show respect to. Pastor, no married to you. Pastor, not provide for you. Pastor, not sex you at night time. You
Mm-mm.
understand me? Pastor head no dep on pillow with you at night time. I'm sure so when you get sick and a pastor you go and call you and pastor name dep on no bank account. You understand me?
Yeah.
Pastor don't put your name on no house title and give you no
Same.
picnic and turn around and mind no picnic. So these are some of the things and men feel this so when you find say some man no want go to church. The woman sometimes she probably feel like the man just wicked. I want chase fractal. I don't really want to go to church. But enough man want to go to church. Cause say, find you grew up in the church. There's a spot inside of you that respects the church.
Yeah.
You understand me? But why should a bunch of man go to church where the pastor I get more respect than from their wife than them? I know what the
Mm.
funny thing is. Pastor wife probably they are home and not even show pastor the proper respect.
Right. That's where I go.
Me have to clap
Bro.
myself for that one.
Bro. Listen. We're glad I got it before me.
Yeah,
Same
yeah.
so.
Talk,
Yeah.
man. Yeah, man.
Bro, a while ago, me peep up in a lane. You know what I mean? I see a step out and say, no, me left you alone.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
I same thing me I mix to man. Same thing me I mix. Because, and another pastor too. Boss at work. Boss at work.
Boss at work.
Women tend to show
It's in
so
there, giggle.
much respect to boss at work. They respect the authority there at work and at church. But some of them when they go up and feel like, no, me not like that. Me have female friends, married to, but sometimes I let husband a call it, phone a ring all 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 times and he not answer. Answer your husband. You know what I mean? Me I hear the talk say not answer. No, then me I don't talk. Me not talk. Me not foster no kind of disrespect to no husband at all, because I'm a husband myself. You know what I mean? I know something where you giggle about and laugh about. He's a serious man when it comes to husband and wife issues.
Yeah, I love that.
Bro, me get crossed by you and I feel wife. Yeah.
I love that.
Yeah, we don't play when it comes to them ground because I've seen so many come and go. You know what I mean? Where respect was one of the main reasons people part ways. Because a man just refuse to show respect when it's due. And don't get me wrong, you have some men who put themselves in a position to be disrespected. I understand that. You know what I mean? Because some behaviors I just can't respect as a female. Encourage that no time at all. You know what I mean? Yes, you respect your partner, but then your partner have to put himself in a position where it garners or fosters respect, just to say. You get what I mean? Because if you go sleep out, you know what I mean? If you go put disrespect in front of your own partner that you claim say you love to, because respect reciprocates too, You have to understand that too. It's a two-way street. It's a give and get kind of thing. Even though the lady appreciates love and affection and security on a level, she also
Wants to be respected.
yes.
Yeah, man.
You know what I mean? If I
Good thing.
even a little bit,
Yeah, man.
I would sing that.
Respect.
Aretha Franklin, babe.
RESBCT.
Yeah, that
Yeah.
song there. Yeah. You know what I mean? She
RESBCT.
want that, man.
All right.
She want
Hold on
that
a
too.
minute. Let's talk. I don't necessarily like to reference things, but you've been reading, you've been seeing on the social media. You see that thing that we're going on with CMR and Christy, brother?
You know, say I know me no look funny, bro. Tell her the
Cindy,
truth.
look.
Me and my wife
Cindy,
talk about it and
Cindy
people
must
at
know
work
about
talk
it.
about it a lot. But the
Cindy know
truth,
about
Cindy
Cindy.
know about it because Cindy
Cindy.
like Chrissy is a fan of
Yeah.
Chrissy, you know what I mean?
Oh,
But you
yeah,
see,
yeah,
truth, me
yeah.
know say, bro,
Yeah.
all right, you see if I'm here, Bridget, and me might say
Anytime.
this for life. You see, if me hear
Anytime.
that about somebody like me or like yourself, but we take it serious. Them people in their whole life are prank. Everything a prank.
Yeah, true.
So me not take them serious so then there's something I gonna look over this, you know what I mean? Tell her the truth. But what
All
you
right.
think, Steve? Because
No,
you're kid too.
so here's what now. Because you never really did view it. By the way, Sheen's just showed me the video a while ago with Chris Brown. And if 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 what happened was what I saw, that was nothing. That was nothing major. So
I
that
mean,
is
I tell her,
my
son, no.
me
Am
see
I
it.
like, you
Yeah.
see the
She
video?
just
Hey, no.
yeah. Sheen show me. All right. My may have several things on that. First of all, him put himself in the position to be disrespected, not just by the girl, but by him wife and by people out there, because the girl have a backyard for you. You fly girl in this, you fly girl in the state. Yeah, man.
I see you stick your
Wife
talk or a
treat
joke,
yeah,
like
man,
this.
what a real thing, man. It out there, man. You understand me? And the first them thing that go on, and then when everything came out, you understand me? He tried to deny it, call up at the girl and say it was a prank. But apparently he was just trying to cover himself. You understand what I said to you? And when the girl find out, say it was just a matter of still trying to make himself look good. I mean, I don't know how he think would make she look bad in this situation. You understand me? But long and the short is the girl came back out and say, I him link her and say, you know, I I him really link her back and say, oh, a ball to her then. You know him have a ball. Cause no, everything is on the line. You understand me? And there's no way him can get out of it. So that was what the second or third phase. Yeah.
That was only after Christy came out and said, I'm not backing you
Yeah. You're right. You're right. Yeah. Man, I hear Cindy. Man, I hear Cindy. Yeah.
See, there's a
What?
something about some apology letter we write to.
Yeah, man. So I was going to. That's why I'm gonna say. So that was
We
stage
connect
one,
to
stage
this.
two, stage three.
The phone, so I need for the other stuff.
All
Sorry,
right.
go ahead, bro.
Yeah, man. She can just start, man. So
Yeah.
what we are say is, he put himself in a position for do that. Unlike a man now, where say, me not say if you step out by your wife, but if you step out by your wife, if you're gonna deal with a woman on the outside, she have to understand that there are certain things that are off limits. But you treat her like say, it's a different relationship. So you open yourself to be disrespected. Because when we hear the voice note them when him send video, bank card, anything else in the machines?
You have to tell
And the song, and the song when you sing.
And
You
the
see,
song,
see,
and the song we say,
What I feel.
say, put on their paradise.
Yeah.
a paradise put on it.
Yeah,
So you know win then, man.
yeah.
When you win then, you win. You know what I
You
mean? What I mean? What kind of put on the Chrissy got then? Hell and turmoil. Then, I mean, if you go as far as you put on your
Yeah,
paradise,
paradise, yeah.
it's a serious
Yeah,
song that, we know that word for word, so we know
yeah,
exactly what
yeah,
I'm
yeah.
saying.
You know, it's a
You
cartel
know what I
song, man.
mean? Yes.
Yeah,
So,
yeah.
expensive. Very expensive.
So he put himself in a position. As a matter of fact, I see one little thing came up apparently when he was in denial mode, cause some people, no matter what, just like Shaggy said, it wasn't me, he was trying to he was trying to deny. He was trying to deny the situation and he came on alive. And you have some woman a rush him on the live. He have to disconnect the live. So since you have said a prank when he was lying that it was a prank, the girl him say, all right, put up Chrissy then. Make Chrissy come on the prank. The man come and says a prank. The man no explain the prank, So right away, not only did the man violate with cheating, the man violate by the message him when sent. Him violate by trying to deny the thing and he really make himself look small. Now him send out the apology letter is not mine to say married people them can work out their situation.
Yeah, man.
However, but that is an example of a man putting himself in a position to be disrespected. Just
Yes,
like
sir.
just like how you say,
Exactly,
Father
sir.
Greg. Big up,
Exactly,
Father
sir.
Greg.
And
Big
why
up.
you mark this to,
Let me drink to it. Let me drink.
Yes, let's sip to it, bro. You know
Let's
what I
sip to
mean?
it.
Well,
Yeah.
so,
Mm,
put yourself in
I make me say this to you now because
yeah.
this not done yet,
No, man, attack.
It's not finished yet,
Yeah, yeah.
Because you see, for the female, remember say the female psyche were different from our own,
Yeah.
So you're born her.
Yeah.
You have to brace up now and strap down, bro. Buckle down proper, Because for one, she don't get caught. For one.
Yeah.
See? So she have the leverage there. See? Is a me feel safe to say she's a celebrity. You know what I mean? For two. So I feel like the very fact that and she must have this. She have several men in her inbox, but she turned them over the years because I respect. You know what I mean? Out of respect, make sure that turn down a million man in her inbox. Because I know him alone want her. You get what I deal with? And now if you go hear this now, say you go through all of that, because remember, it's not a case where you get some pum pum and you chop a one girl and you move. You're pushing, like you say a while ago, bankyards, a fly girl that do this. Worse if one at a time, me did ask you, me did say to you, say, babes, I know say certain things needed in that house, and you go tell me, say, you don't have no
She
money.
She said it, bro.
No,
She said it.
look like more watch a video.
Yeah.
Bro,
She said it.
and
She
then
said
there's
it,
something
bro.
because I saw my wife for the meds.
Yeah, yeah.
You know what I
Yeah.
mean? She go say,
She said it,
couple
man.
bills you want to pay, and me have to figure it out. And you have money, a fly, girl.
She said it, man. Flying girl, put
That,
girl. Chrissy said me want go hotel too. You understand me? And that now go on, but you find way. I put girl up in a hotel. And all
bro,
of that kind of stuff.
that. So you know, say if him stay in another relationship, then he go brutal for him, and he have to go always a look over him shoulder. You know what I mean?
You're
I
right.
know him have to go prank her even more. Like the prank are gonna be,
I like that.
babe, me now follow you.
Yeah.
I don't like
Yeah.
me have follow you around. It's just a prank. Babe, me
Yeah.
not hire one private investigator for watch you. It's a prank.
He needs some fresh prank, man.
Yeah,
The old prank did
no,
not go work again.
bro. Chrissy a good girl, we imagine. You know what I mean? I mean, I don't know if she, but all good girls can go bad at times. But if she go vindictive on him, Easter dog have.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah. She already put out
Yeah, no
on
beef.
TikTok. I saw on TikTok this evening. It was an old TikTok, but it looked like them other people am respond to the old TikTok. Yeah, some song that was done by what's your name? What a girl name?
It sounds like either IKEA or Chanel Muir. They have that strong.
You sure
voice.
Natanya Stevens? Natanya
No,
Stevens.
that's not Tanya.
Okay.
I know my girl.
Okay, all right. Yeah, bro. So she put out a video, man. If say basically, if say you go on a road, go do your thing to a good woman and know, and fear pum pum need attention. In a nutshell, you understand? Because we have big people, so we have a talk. So
Right.
she might not go do nothing, But you have to make him understand, say,
Bro.
hey, at least you set yourself up for you now.
Bro.
You understand me? At least you
Bro.
set up yourself for you now. Yeah, man.
Bro.
Before you
Shouldn't have to
talk,
do-
bro, we got 9 people on the live right now. Big
Shout
up
out.
yourself. Big up, big up, big up. Listen, if you're not there on a comment, man, I make we hear what go on. Comment, make we see who did it so we can formally big on up. You understand me? We have Father Greg from the Greg and Cindy show. There, man, we are easy. You understand me? Why for them they are same way in the background? You know what I mean? Yeah, Greg, talk a thing, man. You understand me? Steady.
More and tell us, say, bro,
Yeah.
she not have to do nothing at all.
She don't have to do-
Nothing.
She can't just play with the head at all.
He had done. Bro, you a surgery right now.
Yeah.
A surgery that take place. Because if she gone for 10 minutes,
Yeah, man.
it'll mash up.
She'll use it, you know.
I mean, man.
She'll use it.
Oh, I'm sure, bro, man.
The table
Yo.
was on turn, man. The table was on turn.
All on him.
Whether a table turn or not in a theme head, can't manage. Because you know what?
Mm.
Is a case where, because you have to play a game right, you know, you have to weigh the thing, you know. When you weigh it, you know, it's one hand with a glass of bourbon and one hand empty. And
Yeah.
I was saying that to Cindy last night.
Mm.
I don't know, because I talked to Cindy last night, you know.
Mm.
For tomorrow's video where we're going to put out, we have
Yeah,
a video
yeah,
that
yeah.
we're going to post tomorrow. We're talking
Yeah.
about relationships same way. And I feel
Yeah.
like it went down this line to, you know, girl.
Yeah.
You know, but I was saying to her that as men, sometimes women, in marital relationships or outside common law, just the same. Relationship on the whole, forget marriage.
Yeah.
Me notice where sometimes as a male or a female, you have that 85% in your partner that is so great. Them only like 15% to be perfect for you. Sometimes we run off of that. Missing
15%.
20%, they are the missing 15% to
15%.
get that little
Yeah.
thrill that you think you're supposed to get. And when you get that 20% of thrill, and finally realize that, yo, me just lose 80% of what me really did like, you know, woman, that
Idiot move your
Hey.
leg, brother.
kill
Idiot
you,
move
man.
your leg. Mm-hmm.
Kill you. And it even get worse now when you see a next man I enjoy that. And I enjoy the hell out tight.
And you may never find a woman like that again, brother.
You can't find it. Then the woman now make again, bro. Sometimes the woman there once in a lifetime, you know.
Yeah.
A once in a lifetime woman them there. And you live your life up. Because it's a social media woman for one. She go always depend TikTok. Go always depend whatever social media. Depend. Anybody when David know with a bro, when he left you with a bro. At some different level of intimacy you go to see now. Post
Yeah,
man,
man, yeah,
intimate
man.
in the bro. And no
And
care
you
what
know
amount
Jamaica
of
people,
girl you
yeah.
can have.
Yeah.
No care what
Yeah.
amount of girl you can have from
Yeah.
now till that
Yeah.
kingdom come.
Yeah.
None of them now go get that 85 because all you go to get from them are 20. And that
Yeah. Yeah.
put
Yeah.
some man in some position where they just Lego themselves.
Yeah.
Because there's no recovering
Yeah.
from losing a good woman. You know. You're hard being a bro. You have to lucky if you get 2 good women in a row. You know. You have to get good skills. You know. And God bless him too. God have to be by your side.
True.
If you treat a good woman, wrongfully and end up with another good one, yeah. Bro, it takes
I know.
heaven.
Evan, enough people violate good people and things, so then just get another good person like that, you know, and it don't really work like that. Because God no like ugly, no, brother.
Mm-mm.
You understand me? But
No.
here's one thing more pivot off of that now. See? Here's this now. One of the things Chris is saying in our video, and I noted when she said it, and it ties right into what we are talking about, the respect. Chris is say, me know say me talk disrespectfully sometime.
Me can't quote Chrissy.
What she did say?
Chrissy say, I'm gonna do this man nothing, you know. I'm gonna do him nothing. Me speak disrespectfully sometimes, yes. I'm gonna do him nothing.
All right, she speak disrespectfully sometimes. So she speak disrespectfully to him sometimes. And we hear people say that as well. So one can say, was he feeling disrespected why he decided to step out? Most likely that is not the issue. But I'm just making a note of the fact that in looking at herself, she spoke about the fact that she speak disrespectfully sometimes. So it does tell you that she recognized that when she speaks disrespectfully, a problem is created. You
But
understand what I'm saying to you? Yeah,
yeah, yeah, me
yeah,
understand that. Me understand
yeah.
that.
Yeah, man,
Me
talk, man.
understand that. Me
Yeah,
understand that, bro. But
yeah.
I would want to say to you, as a
Mm,
husband, to a husband right now, with our wives
mm.
in our ear.
You know, yeah.
Yeah.
I love it.
What? How long does disrespect or talking down to persist if you don't allow it? Because there's a matter of you allowing certain things to you. You only get what you allow in most parts.
True.
And if my wife feel like say she can get up 3 days out of 7 and show on disrespectful terms and feel comfortable doing that, then might as well she go 7. There comes a
Yeah.
time where you have to nip certain things in her bud.
In the bud. Yeah.
Yeah, nip it.
Yeah.
Yeah. I make sure know say, babes, you know, say when you work that way, you violate my program. And it circle back respect.
Yeah.
Because if you're a kind of man who can stamp the kind of authority that make baby know say when you do that, you know, like it.
Yeah.
And that you if you stop. And a woman understand the sincerity in what you are saying, then you have to stop. Same thing for a female to a male. Otherwise, in the draw me up and say to me, say, babe, and he wait till times like this and we drink bourbon
Yeah.
straight. And I'm mellow, I'm nice. That time when he's creepy and say, babe, you know, can I sit more and say to you, you know what I mean? Because me so mellow, my anger just,
Yeah.
sometimes I
Yeah.
try
Yeah.
to find the fire,
Sometimes.
the anger, to
Yeah.
try work
Sometimes.
you up, but me
Yeah.
already mellow out and thin out and him caught me in one position. I must say, babe, the sister you ready to listen now, and this way or the other day. I don't like it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And it resonates. And it resonates so deep that's when you find yourself channeling down the road there, you can hear her in your head and say, yo, beat, me no like that. Don't do it. And the same
Yeah.
thing for us as men. If you
Yeah.
understand the timing for your female partner, I'm not saying I'm an expert and me have the best relationship in the world, but me just feel like say, if you understand timing, because timing is everything. You have one time if you're caught upon the
Very
wrong
important.
time and I try admonish me, you know, you do a wrong thing.
Yeah.
Because I go war.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? The
Yeah.
fully defensive, on the back foot, and I can find all terms to debate my way out of this. I'm go
Yeah.
win because they bring arguments to arguments to arguments to arguments.
My
Yeah.
Yeah.
God,
Yeah.
So
you're king.
so
Yeah.
anytime I realize that I get too high, I can expect my wife to approach me and say, babe, we have this, and that to talk about. And that I
Yeah.
best time for me listen to anything what you have to say. I feel
Yeah.
like if you understand time, I don't know their relationship, I don't know them. Honestly, me like
Yeah.
them kids, me like watch the children and the decorating what she do with the house and so. Me know all this to them. They do videos
Yeah.
together like that. But we will watch. You know what I mean? And I feel like honestly, a married people, me feel like if they can find an amicable solution to work this out and sort this out as fast as possible and go back to the pranking, me think them should do it.
Yeah.
You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
Yeah.
Whether she did do it or him, me think say them for just work out and shit and move on. And the reason why I say that, the reason I say that, bro,
Yeah.
the reason I'm saying that is because I've seen so many female superstar. I'm talking about millionaires and billionaires, top artists, movie stars, you name it, celebrities who end up in situations like these and they're able to forgive their partners and stay together. You
Jay-Z
know what I
and
mean?
Beyonce.
Yeah, Mr. Cardi B too. You know what I mean?
Cardi
You
B.
see, yeah, Cardi B are one of my favorite artists, and when me see she the little thing go down with Offset and she decides say, yo, me I work this out with my man, I'm not to let go my man to know girl, because that other part, where you have to care about your partner and so much, say. Me always tell Cindy say men can be stupid.
Can be.
Men can be stupid at times.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Yeah, man.
You have to consider a man sometime like when women have better restraint to themselves, and me not a lot of women, me don't know much about them, just married to one, you know what I mean? But when you're looking on a man, you have to look on it through the lens of that dog when I read about when I was about 6. Well, look on him shadow mirage in the water and throw it that
Yeah,
bunny and jump out that one. So man do
yeah,
man like shiny things.
yeah,
And I
yeah.
like you want to keep shiny things, but man like shiny things.
Man like
You know
shiny
what I
things.
mean? And sometimes we make some bad decisions in going after shiny things. And that's why I always say men will marry to a woman who command certain level of respect. You will see a man there with
Yeah,
one woman for 10, 20 years and he not married to her and he meet one woman for 1 year, and because that woman they stamp certain level of authority to a push that to a level where she say, sit down here somebody and talk to you. Because man want a level of, to feel a level of respect that him woman to, You know that
yeah,
feeling where you feel like say if I do this I simplify nothing, gone.
yeah.
Yeah.
I-
That feeling they hang over your head. And when you have something good, you don't want to lose that good
you
something
don't
there.
want to lose it.
You don't want to lose that, so you do everything to keep you. You tread carefully while you have some man where you're there with, and then get a level of freedom there.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
For those room, you come in when you come in and you leave when you leave. It's neither here nor there. And them something they kind of bring, make room for certain level of vices.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And I always say this to you too. That's something we
Mm.
notice from early on too, that men men are gonna have female friends. We understand that because of life. We live, we have co-workers and everything. But I don't
Mm.
believe in you getting so personal with any female about issues where you might be having with your partner.
No, no, that can't right.
Mm-mm. As that is a springboard where you open up
Yeah, open a door.
avenues. You
Yeah, yeah,
open up doors for a female thinking in her mind. Say, oh, them a problem. We can provide the solve. And before
yeah,
you
yeah.
know it, yeah, spiral downward. And it go both for male and female. I think people
Facts.
spend more time talking to one another about things that makes them feel disrespected, things
Yeah,
that makes them feel small,
yeah,
things that makes them feel less of a person. You know what I
yeah,
mean? These are the things that people really need to talk about. Spend some time set aside to talk about these issues.
yeah,
You know what I mean? Rather than just talking about what you watch on Netflix or what happened on social media today, but really get into the meat of things and
yeah,
reasoning with your partner and make them understand how you see life as a human being. And I think
yeah,
that will help.
yeah, 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 yeah. Facts.
Mm-hmm.
All right, Sheens.
Yes.
All right, great, great, great points. Great points, bro. Great
That's right,
points.
mood lifestyle is a weapon she have now. I
Yeah,
dead
it's
you
all
dead.
about them at all.
What you
Yeah.
mean, man?
All right,
Rapid
Sheens.
burst, man. People dead.
Sheens, what you have to say about the thing at all?
Yeah, and I don't want to go too deep into it. So you can, Greg, let me know if you're hearing me because I know that sometimes I'm really low.
You can't hear Gaines? You can't hear Gaines, bro?
A little, me can hear a little. Me focus, me hear her. Go on.
All right, talk. All right, go
All right,
on.
I'm working on it. I'm gonna go louder. So one of the things about the Jamaican society is that for a large part of the society, the Jamaican society is just heavily matriarchal. Women run the families. Women, it's just all about women because either the fathers are absent or the mothers, our grandmothers had them with so many different men that there's no one man that stuck around for a long time. And just that's just the story of so many people I know. The great thing is, as an art talk, I'm here, I'm thinking about all the friends I have, and the beautiful thing that is that they were all grown in nuclear households. I'm gonna see how they relate to other women and how they relate to men, and it's so easy for these women who were bred in nuclear families to be respectful to men.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm, mm-hmm,
But when I
mm-hmm.
observe the other people I know who were raised in households that were not nuclear, that did not have that male figure there
Yeah.
to lead, to guide, it is harder for those women to be respectful to men, not just their men, just men in
Men in
general.
general, yeah.
And when I say respectful, I'm talking about just relating.
Yeah.
And then there's another dynamic. There are women now who are raised in nuclear households, but they were not necessarily the most peaceful. They were dysfunctional. They also have problems relating to men and respecting men, especially the men that were a little more, give me a word, a little softer.
Docile or
A little
whatever. Docile.
docile is the word. I know you have the
Yeah.
word.
Yeah.
So that was the thing. I
Thank
was
you.
just wondering if we could just look into that and see what the Jamaican family needs to do now. Because the great thing is that this generation of men, they're changing things. They are fathers to their children.
Yeah. Yeah.
Them a wall and them a garbage, them a god dance, sorry, scratch dance, them a go football match in my head, them a go football match. They're taking their kids out. This generation of fathers, hands-on fathers, if them not dead.
Yeah. Um love 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 that point of view. Um whenever when there is no man inside of the home and no male figures to relate to, as Sheen say, you're gonna find say it more challenging for females who grew up maybe around a mother. The other day, I hear a pastor preach, and he was like, when a woman never really had a father in the home, she doesn't know men. She thinks she should deal with one other woman when she had deal with men. And it's not the same thing. A man is a complete different
Mhm.
structure, so to speak. You
Totally.
understand me? It's a total different structure. And so as you say, when men stick around, it's more advantageous to children. But I want to make one point, because on the same point I respect Gregory for show you how
Yeah.
men serious respect, and it comes in many forms. Because I always make a distinction. I believe there is disrespect, that blatantly disrespect, talk disrespectfully to me. You understand me? No, listen to me, call me out my name or whatever. You understand me? And there is also lack of respect. Lack of respect for me is like what we talked about earlier. May I work hard? May I provide? May I give you good dick? May I give you counsel? May I give you money? May I carry you on trip? May I build things with you? May I give you everything? You understand me? But the more things we get to you, but still not get no kind of appreciation from you.
Mm.
You understand me? So to me,
Mhm.
that is so the woman may not set out for disrespect you, but the lack of respect now is where you're not giving me my due. Because as we say, women may not think it is such a big deal that if at the back them we carry, or if we decide to take on the dish them, or we decide so we're going to take on anything. You understand me?
Yeah.
Once we're actively involved doing things, we want to hear sometime, well done, good job.
Yes.
You understand
Mhm.
me? I appreciate you. I appreciate. We need to hear that sometimes.
Yeah, man.
You understand me? We don't need to necessarily tell we, babes, me love you. We love you. No. Just
Mhm.
recognize, because everything that we do, brother, it takes effort. Even though it take effort, it's going to take money or whatever. But let me
Mhm.
draw something again for sure you. Now, you can comment on all of those, but let me show you. The other day, I listen to a Stone Love CD. I told you that I listen to my Stone Love, but that thing
With
say, how
school now.
Wealth to alone. No matter things your gospel alone, over here play the Father Greg.
True.
You know, say, come on, like whether you go to a strip club or whatever, it is okay for you to go and you throw the money upon the woman, them and all right. She's good with that. It doesn't offend her. But may I listen to
No.
this whole of CD. I'm here the selector say, listen, when I bring money, come give if you pull up. Don't throw no money upon me. You understand me? Bring the money and put it down on the table here, so don't throw no money upon me. Because you must
Yeah.
respect man.
Yeah, cheap like that.
Yeah. I'm so respect, Bridging. Look how throw the money
Throw
upon
the
me.
money for me, brother.
Don't throw the money upon me, Bridging. You understand
Real
me?
talk.
All right, when we
Mm.
look at it, man, say, deep in our psyche. You understand me? To respect means to hold in high regard and esteem. You understand me? We are built like that. We respect. We need the food, we need the sex, and we need the respect. Make sure so them the thing they put on. We don't want to have to argue about them thing there. That's true.
No.
We don't need to argue about them
No.
thing there. But you see, if the respect brought down, all you would be dead.
Everything.
You would jump off.
Everything. 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 You know what I mean? Because
When the respect
while
is not there, yeah.
yeah, man. Real talk, bro. That works heavily on a man's
Yeah.
psyche, and a woman needs to understand that it transcends even into work, your workplace. You know what I mean? Because if you're not getting that level of respect at your home, it drains your confidence as a man in a workplace. You know what I mean? Because you step out of a household with people who respect you so much, the whole you at high esteem, and you need that momentum for drive you into work, to keep your head up and your chest high. That, yo, I want to you, man. A man of my yard, me not run around it. You know what I mean? Because you have them fun there. We work in an environment where it's like 80% women. You know, call center life.
We
Mostly
know this
women.
already.
You know what I mean? And you in a canteen you hear a women talk to how them deal with them spouse of them yard. And I'm not talk about boyfriend, I talk about man with them married to and you have
Then
a
take it for
group of wife.
feel like they take it for a
See
joke.
man, talk. I like a joke thing, bro. Like, oh, me
And I
just tell
hear
them
the next
something
thing now.
that hurt me.
Yeah, me touch on that too, because I don't know if you're going exactly go touch that point. But all the confidential details that's happening in your house, you bring that Ghana road. One way for disrespect a man is for you bring him confidential information, go a road, go tell people, Bridget. We don't love them something there. Yeah, me don't know if at that point there you
All right, that's
solidify.
something I go, man.
Yeah, man,
Right,
go
that's
on.
something I
Talk.
go.
Yeah.
Right, that's something I go. You know what I mean? And it is a case where it's hard for me to sit down and hear that and understand them tweeting. You know what I mean? Because
Confrontational.
yeah,
Yeah.
look, I realize that you have two type of people, you know. You have the agreeable person. I have the disagreeable. You know what I mean? I'm
Yeah.
fall heavily upon the disagreeable side.
Disagreeable.
You know what I mean? Because me not gonna agree to certain things, bro. Like
Yeah.
real talk.
Yeah.
Like because I sit down and listen to you talk about your partner among your friends them in a disrespectful way where
Yeah.
you always say disrespect. You can't turn up to take forever.
Yeah.
A female will say that. You know what I mean? But you have to understand, say, chances are the same would turn up with somebody else. You have to balance it. You have to mix it. If I know all the while, you have to mix it and look on it and wonder, where am I going wrong in this? Am I missing anything? It's just like I said earlier in our conversation, the disrespect
Yeah.
can kind of get you in one position where you just down right through.
Yeah, man.
You know what I mean? Because men not function like that. in the sense where you can just constantly be getting disrespect. And there's two way of disrespect, because there's one that is done in the public space, bro. Where everybody get to see, You know what I mean? And not just the one we lock up in a room and them say something, You have the one we go out in the street, brawling,
Brawling.
You know what I mean? Where everybody see that, so everybody have them phone. And if that get caught in a throat in social, like one time I walk on St. James Street and see a lady turn around and trip a man, and slap him 2 hard bucks, and tell him, says, stop your eyes. I don't want to hear a sound behind him. Again, till we reach up. Brawling downtown. And then make this up. We see this with the 2 eyes. You see me, because the man walk behind her. They in an argument in a parade and the man walk behind her and a murmur. And she just turn around and drape him and shot him 2 hard bucks. Tell him,
Sometimes
you're nothing more out there till we reach up. That was it.
it takes a really strong man for a woman do that to him and he maintaining composure in the bridging.
Fully man. Maintaining.
Yeah.
And on the statue of the lady compared to him, you have a choice but to maintain. You know what I mean? I'm not making fun of him because that in a real life. He never even tried. Just give up. You know what I mean? And it lends, it segs way into the whole idea of abuse flowing on both sides of the coin. You know what I mean? Because you have some women silent, they're abusive, quick with the hands, very swift with the hands. Yeah, swift, like proper swift. Swift. Lovely. Yeah.
Swift for that Suzuki Swift.
Yes, man. Swift for that Swift. Yes, bro. So all them things they have to consider too.
Make we pivot off of that.
You want to explore that point a little bit?
Yeah, make we talk. Thank you, Moods. Mood says solid points. I agree. I feel like I missed my chain of thought. Can I get too excited a while ago?
We're delving into the whole Swift hands,
Make we talk about this. You see, men, I always say this. There is a reason why, you see, we are problem solver. That is our nature, to solve problem. When a problem arises, we want to solve it. And we understand, say, sometimes when a woman says she come home and she tell about problems at work, she don't want it to be solved. She just wants somebody.
Just listen.
When a man and a woman get down, and me go touch on these issues with men and dirt women, right? I have always been of the view, like you say, some women, them hand light, and they start a lot of things they will start things in private that get them name called by somebody else in a public because the man makes you disappear. Sometimes I don't think some women understand. You see, the man is wired to retaliate when you put hands on him like that, And I know everybody gonna go by the book, and I know everybody gonna go by the rule, because it is a serious form of disrespect when you put your hand on a man.
Yeah.
Be it a man or a woman, because your instinct is to fight. Because remember, we don't really have the mental and the watch Cindy around there, Trouble Greggy there with the big old snout on his face. See the left one?
You know what?
See the around there, 10 people see you. You see big old smile on the face. See the Lord. Anyways, I hear husband there, Cindy. No, yeah, man, I hear husband. But when I said, what I said to my brother, what I said to my family is that we don't really have the mental and the emotional capacity to carry chaos, you know. You understand
Mhm.
me? And women, they
Build
have the
that, man.
mental, they're built for this. So women are really stronger mentally and emotionally when it comes on to dealing with chaos. Now, a man will be there, as Mayor Chris Rock did say one time that a woman doesn't argue to make sense. She argues for irritation. You understand me? So when she start arguing, she want to irritate you and push you enough. It say, make me see how far this thing can go, you know.
Yeah,
You ever hear some woman get up in a some man face, put your hand on me, no. Put your hand on
yeah,
me. Put your... You understand me? Sometimes a woman don't really understand. I'm glad I have a wife like that. Thanks be to God, brethren. I'm
yeah.
glad I have
Clap
a
for
wife.
that.
And for the man them who have a wife like that and them are holy, I'm glad we don't really have a wife. But sometimes women do these things and sometimes they make man take it far because you can what you just say you can torment a man till him black out mentally, you know, he can't see nothing, you know. I have to understand that men by nature we are savages in a bridging. If you come down to it, you know, the whole of we are fight, you know, for name food in a Greg.
Mm-hmm.
Come on,
True.
if it come down to it, we have a feed with family, and there are no just means. We are
Dog eat
going to
dog, man.
a doggy that we are going to the
Mm-hmm.
unjust way of feeding the family, you know.
Mm-hmm.
So what we have to say is society is structured where you know, say if you put your hand on your woman, you can end up in a prisoner, you can this, you can that, and you have to be mindful of those things. But me just say a man, no matter how, all if a man frail, you know, if you give that man the right reason,
Yes.
he will take life. You
Yeah,
always hear
man.
them say, a quiet one, them always a snap and a
Yeah.
dirt left, right, and a center. So I
Mm-hmm.
want to touch that point because I want to say to some of the ladies them, watch out, don't stop take the disrespect too so far sometimes. And cut the disrespect out. Try to solve things in a more constructive manner. Because we really want to see. We want to see the people them stop get dirt. Not that I'm blaming the victims, but just I say I can imagine that in a lot of cases, some men get pushed to the limit. What you have to say about that, bro?
I feel like throughout out in the midst of love.
Mm-hmm.
Because means I love, man. Me like love. We enjoy
Love.
the idea of love, the whole thought of it, everything that surrounds it. You know
I
what I mean?
Cindy love the loving too, you know.
Yeah, man. See, the crazy about that. You know what I mean?
That's why she around there now and tell me, say, me
Yeah.
wrap up and all, cause she want, yeah, know.
You know, we in for the love thing. So I
Oh,
always puzzle the idea of men not
yeah.
being able to control the emotions in the midst of love.
Mm,
You know what I mean? Like you go to the point where disrespect puts you in a position to hurt a female that you say you love to the point where you take her life. You know what I mean? It's weird to me. You know, even Bruce Banner did Hulk have that GN lady where could have calm him right down to zero. You know
yeah.
what I mean? King Kong, you name it. No care how powerful the man is. The woman that he loves have the capacity or the antidote for really bring him back to a logical thinking human being. You know what I mean? I feel like, and you can tell me if Veronica, this is debatable. I feel like if a man love a woman to the extent of loving her, then going as far as hurting her
Shouldn't reach so
without
far. Shouldn't reach.
understanding. No, it shouldn't reach so far.
I agree. I
Yeah,
agree. But
you
for
know,
me, I have to look because sometimes you can see the behaviors of certain women and everybody temperament different. You understand what I say? And I don't see just like you say how you can love a woman and take things to that extent. You understand me? So I agree with you, but me just say in the situations, because me just can imagine that if problems are come up, because how is it the man them kill women so regularly in our country? Me still a try to
weird.
figure it out, brother. Me can't figure it out. So it put me in my head and me I say, okay, why how we reach so far, brother? You understand me I say to you?
I think you reach so far because I'm not want to judge a man or a female, but me just feel like the love now,
Yeah.
as genuine as it is. Me think the love, the relationship more transactional
Okay.
than anything else. And for one, I can tell you this.
Yeah.
It's always a case where me send a girl to school. Me sacrifice several things in order for you to get this. I
Make
know
your
you
life
do that.
comfortable. And make your life comfortable. Yeah.
Yeah. You know what I mean? Like me always tell virgins when me know, say careful you send a woman to school. Or if you go send her to school, don't feel like she owe you. Because that's the other piece too, you know. A man feel like she owe me because me do this and that for her. And
Yeah.
she don't feel like she owe you because she feel like she balance that out with the good sex where you get.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So everybody even. You see me I said, yo, everybody even. You know, you get good sex for the money where you spend for educate me. You know what I mean? So it happens so often when man feel like saying owner because we spend a portion of money on you. So therefore, if we go part, if you ever say we're going to part ways, then one of us has to die. You know, and it's a narrative that I think they need to spend some of that budget money that we discussed recently to really put together some real studies to understand whether thought process is coming from a really correct it or else we'll lose a whole heap more female. You know what I mean? Because as a girl say, yo, we go left,
Mm.
she have to
I
dead.
yeah, I also see it as a problem that develop as a result of so many youths grew up without any kind of male guidance or father figure around them. Where we are come from, you know, some of the best love song them did make in a few era.
Yeah, yes.
70s, 80s, coming right probably from the 50s, 60s, 70s, 80s, 90s. After the
Mm-hmm.
90s, things start drop off big time, brother.
Yeah, shit.
Our music was about love. You understand me? And that is how we viewed women back in the day, you know, love and the romantic thing there we know if we treat and take care of a woman. Remember the other day you talk about the man them I call the woman them bro and all of them something
Yeah.
there. But even not maybe understand how we reach this, you know. Now if a woman behave like a man, you probably can it probably easy to call her bro still. Like the stewards there, you know?
But even so,
Like the stewards. Yeah,
but even so.
yeah. But I feel like, and even the church, we're gonna say, we grew up with a respect for the church. We grew up with a respect for the woman because one of the things that always fascinate me, you know, is how from the babies that were born in the 60s, 70s, 80s, even 90s. Hey, you ever got town it pan bus sometime? I hear the man them a drop so store love CD, all the gangster them in the
Mm-hmm.
all the gangster them look. Yeah, but you still love do a
True,
soul
man.
dance and enough
I
bad
have
man
that
got
ghetto
on
love too. I
that
mean, the
ghetto love
gangster
is
love that did it.
that ghetto love and that gangster love is still there. You understand me? I say. So I feel like because the thing about men, is like we grew up with standards. Me tell people they say men we love standards so much, and by these
Yeah,
standards is a way of preserving mutual respect along the way. We mark out parking lot in a bridging in drop off. All right, there. All right, maybe we come back up. Yes, she is. We mark out parking lot. You understand me? We do all these things because we believe in boundaries and the territories so that one person not have to cross over in another person's path. That's how we are. We love structure, organization, discipline, all of them something there. And I feel like if youths grow up, let me see what I go on. I saw it, Father Greg. If youths grow up, all right, let me add him to the stream. So. Yeah. All right, we are here. So I move that one. I want to look like it never. Yeah, you hear me now, bro?
yeah, I'm hearing you. I'm
You're good,
trying to
man. You're
set
good
this
again.
so you can hear me.
Yeah, man. I can't hear you, Father Greg. I can't hear you.
All right, good, good, good,
Ah,
good.
what may I say? May I say to Sheens, you're probably that here. Me say, listen, man, mark out parking lot, You understand me? We set up boundaries for things. We decide how you drive on road. We set up structures, guidelines, rules,
Mhm,
regulation, and
mhm.
policy. All of them something here, come from fluid brain, because in a fluid brain, we have to do everything to prevent chaos.
Structure.
We have to have structure. So our nature is structure at the end of the day. Which brings me to a point again. You see, a
Yeah.
man, we're very long term in our thinking. We're not as
Mhm.
reactive. We're very long term and we're very strategic. So when the woman probably I think about the moment or not, or she not
You
think
look
too
on the
deep.
end product.
We are look on the end
Mhm.
product. We are look
You
on
look on the
bigger
end product,
picture.
man.
So
Bigger picture reality.
sometimes when we say, yo, low out that. No goddess, so watch them people here. You understand me? Don't make that move there. You understand me? A lot of times we have it calculated in our brain as to what. And a big part of respecting a man is listening to the man. Hey, bad boy. Yeah. Put up your gun on,
There you have
Father
it.
Grace.
There you
Show
have
them
it,
your gun
man.
on. Show them your gun on, Father Grace.
Right, that's up.
Yeah.
Exactly that.
Big part of
Exactly that.
respect. So, one of the things we always say is as a man, people can disagree with you. There has to be room for disagreement. Everybody different. You understand me? But still give the man an opportunity to talk. You understand me? And listen to what him really said. Don't listen to respond.
Mm-hmm.
Listen to
I understand.
understand.
Mm-hmm.
You understand me? So in
Yes,
other
sir.
words, don't argue to win, argue to learn.
Yeah.
And know when to cut the argument and say, so this makes sense. So one of the worst things you can do for a man is, as a woman too, a lot of times you can do to a man is because you're so stubborn and and listen to him if you say all when the man make perfect sense. You understand me? You're still a fighter because you probably think say this is a matter of winning the argument. But this is not about winning the argument. But sometimes you have to just follow a lead. That's why in a movie, the best movies, you're gonna have the star, you're gonna have a co-star. Your job is just to work with the man to help him. Just like how my wife there with me right now, she's not in front of
Yeah.
the camera, But there are certain cues that my wife is giving me behind the camera to get things running smoothly. You
Yeah,
understand me? The other day, my wife jumped on the show, she revamp the appearance, how certain things look. If she's not too
good.
busy, yeah, man, she's not too busy, she go edit or whatever. So we are saying, and then there will be the times when a she gonna come and she gonna be in the lead seat, and a me gonna be in the assistance seat. You understand me? Somebody just say it shouldn't be a matter of fighting for your place or fighting the man's place. The man has a purpose and him a try carry it out. Try to support him. You don't want to be in the context now with the woman. You don't want to be the woman who you will not listen to the man. You will not support his ideas. You understand me? But you leave him up out the road. You leave him now to the person, them are the people out the road. And I say, say, it's a brilliant idea you have. And people are support you and ask you things. You understand me? Meanwhile, you're probably not even get the support. These are some of the ways in which a man does not feel supported and he does not feel respected. For instance, you, Father Greg, you're there work, you manage a whole heap of people and you deal with things. Me, you already know the management thing go already when you deal with a whole heap of people already. Mentally,
Mm-hmm.
it's very, very taxing, you know. You understand me? I said to you,
Mm-hmm.
you have to make sure, say, at home, wife, you have to make sure, say, her support is there for you. And when you go to man in time, your tank full.
Fu-
You understand me? Your tank full, man, because when you hit
Yeah.
out the road, issues after issues, we know the thing, we know the thing. Issues after issues. You don't really want to go out, go deal with all of that work for
Mm-hmm.
8, 10, 12 hours, and then come home to a miserable woman in a bridging. So these are some ways that really the man feel disrespected and he not like it. You understand me?
Mm-hmm.
What you have to say about that, about them things, brother? Enough talk me talk a
And
while ago. Yeah,
speaking of that whole support piece,
yeah,
and you know, you, the female not supporting the idea that the husband. You know that as through all my life I've been seeing this. You know what I mean?
yeah.
And my mother is a perfect example of that. You have some woman so skillful, bro. That's your chart, a plan and things say a your idea, You know what I mean? But deep down, at
I
the
see.
female beside you, I steer the idea,
All the while, brother. I
channel it
live with
through
you
you
all the
and
while,
support.
bro.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
You don't even
Enough time in
navigate,
a
man.
midnight, I say, wait,
Yeah.
what kind of thing idea this? You know what I
Yeah.
mean? But
Yeah.
some you have and that and it takes a female being observant and being able to connect to your spouse in such a way that you put ideas in their head where you not even realize the origin of the idea, but we just run away with it. And it doesn't take away from giving the support that is necessary to your partner. All you're saying is, babe, I feel like it'll look better if we do it that way. And if it's logical and it can work, why not do it? You know what I mean? So it 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 all comes down to how well we listen to each other, how well we trust what we are saying or what is coming from your partner, vice versa. Because the trust piece is another thing too, where if the respect channels through certain level of trust, you know what I mean? Like when me tell you say, then I grown and me I dig it, and you feel like say, me there's somewhere else I dig something else. The channel has disrespect, Yeah, it does.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know what I mean? It does.
Yeah.
And same thing for your female. If she tell us say, me I go here so with my friends them, my girlfriends I will go all a vibe. And you can't trust that for your lower if you go all a vibe. You know what I mean? And if she tell us say, say me the downtown I come home, and you feel like say she there somewhere else. Disrespect. You know what I
Unless you
mean?
have unless you have reasons to believe that, you understand me. And
Right.
if that is your mindset, you probably you have things to fix. All
Yeah,
and
you
are
have issues.
you have issues and are you
Serious
alone.
issues.
Big issues, Bridget.
Big issues.
And are
You know
you
what I mean?
alone?
So, no. So them things have to be brought to the forefront too, upon the respect premise. And again,
Yeah,
respect is a two-way thing. You know what I mean?
mutual
Just
thing.
just the way how men treat respect as the epitome of how they receive love. You know what I mean? Women might not receive love in that way, but they definitely command and demand respect just the same. You
More
know what I
say
mean?
more
Because it's hard.
yeah, yeah. You know, more expand upon this. I think we did say this some time ago in one of them monologue there. When we talk about respect, it's not just in the context of a relationship with a woman. You understand me? As a manager, you need respect from your employees. As an employee, you also expect respect from your manager. So respect is always on, it has to be on the menu. Every menu that is served, respect is is foremost when it comes
After
to
the
a
panel.
man. Yeah, man. And I like the idea when we hear the selector say
Has
it,
to.
and it's like it clicking in my mind when we hear the selector say it. We're gonna wrap up like in about 10 minutes or so. That if we know, you understand me. When we hear the wife want to sleep, So yeah, man, when we hear the selector said it, we say it no matter what a man's station in life is, because remember, in the world where we live in, you understand me, people are respected for what they do. If you have money,
Mm-hmm.
you have some people. As a matter of fact, we not even say we respect people, we say we rate you. But I know Jamaica people
Mm-hmm.
replace love and respect with the ratings in the bridge. You understand? We not too trust a
But I
rating
rate
thing
him to
then.
do it.
Yeah, but a
Mm.
ratings. You understand me? So a lot of enough man lose them life because of disrespecting other men.
True.
A lot of men lose them life by disrespecting other men. As I said before, even when I listen to certain YouTube channels and they go into the history of certain gangs, and every time you hear that there was a breakaway in the gang broke up 1, 2, 3 different side,
Different factions, yeah.
different factions within the gang. It always go down to the fact that somebody felt disrespected, used, violated. Him feel like him put in the work and he not getting paid. So even in a situation where criminal activity the man them a carry out, the man them
Yeah.
still want them still want them due for the work where them put in a bridge. You
Mm-hmm.
understand me I said to you?
I want,
So yeah.
I want to tell you, so the level of accountability different upon them levels there too. Because a
You
life
right.
and death, no.
A life and death.
Yeah. And I slap on the wrist anymore. A life and death. And sometimes it's not just your death, but sometimes your entire family, go one by one before you, So is respect is something that is very key when it comes to the male species. And I tell you why I said that too, why men so serious about respect.
Mm-hmm.
A youth, a ghetto youth right now want to get in a position of having money in their pocket. A matic pan in waist. Because with a matic in him waist and enough money to buy out a police or two, him can garner a level of respect there that he wouldn't get without it. You have people in a society, high society, we respect him because we show him respect. And because you have two respect in it, a respect that comes out of genuine love. And you have the respect there, if you will, that comes out of genuine fear. You know what I mean? And me feel like either way a man go get the respect there, he go take the channel to get it. So if him have a bully you forget the level of respect there, he go do it, and if him feel like he can get you out of you from genuine love, he go get it. So but at the end of the day, he need respect. Even if you wear wipe your car glass, you need that level of respect there. And if you feel like him don't need it or you disrespect him, something go happen. You know what I mean?
It's
So
just like
men see respect as a big thing.
it's a big
And the
thing.
sooner females understand that and the love we need from them, a respect, then we get. Because if you check it in, bro, love, respect covers all things.
All
Because if you
things.
respect the man, you're not gonna give it a cool for one. If you respect him, you're not gonna have no outbursts in a public. Certain things out of character you just not gonna do because you respect your partner. You get me, straight up, no turns about it. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? So respect is everything when it comes to the male species. That's how I look at it. You know what I mean? That's how I always look at it until we get another um insight on it. But
Yeah,
just
man.
feel like for a
We
man, respect is everything. Feel.
yeah, man. And
Yeah,
have to agree, and we're basically on the same page. We're totally on the same page, if you ask me, as it relates to this thing about respect and whatever. We really, one of the things that Sheen's pointed to earlier on is that you have more of the younger youths them where have youths now, them a try for bid here and then youth them life, and I
yeah,
try and I try to set the standard. So hopefully out of this we will see the restoration of a lot of these traditional values. You get what I say? Because in the absence of them traditional values here, a whole heap of chaos. And
yeah,
you're going to continue to see. In other words, and this is the reason why when I talk about the man them being in the home, I'm going to always do that. Respect to the single mothers and the women who do it by
drink.
themselves. You drink to them, yeah.
Yeah,
You
man, drink.
you don't hear me even hear me big up my yeah man. You don't even hear me big up my grandmother the other day. Cause my
Yes,
grandmother,
all the time.
my daddy mother all the time. My grandmother was and my daddy is not a joke either in a bridge. You understand me? But my grandmother she was a woman of principle and standard. You understand me? And very generous person. So me really me watch my grandmother live a good life down to the last day. I remember it had been a while since I spoke to her, and this Saturday I call her me and Sheens. And I think we did say this on Rob Dan show. By the way, a Rob Dan birthday, now happy birthday, now brother Rob
Bless
Dan.
the earth struggle
Yeah
up.
man, pick up yourself. Yeah man. Bless up. Happy
Let's give a
birthday.
show. Bless the earth struggle, General.
Bless the Lord strong, my boss. You understand me? And yeah man, my grandmother, she held it. I probably miss my chain of thought when me at oh, but just I say, the women, me respect them too because they do their parts, and when they do their part, enough respect to them. But we still need we need as you said to the woman them, we don't want the situation about independent and they don't want no man around. We don't want the rhetoric. It's dangerous,
Mhm.
Bridget.
No.
It's very
Yeah.
it's very very dangerous. You understand me? And there will be unavoidable situations, but we say as much as possible. You understand me? We need for start respect. When Father's Day come, make we start show respect to the fathers them and recognize their contribution and their efforts. Because in most cases, we not really look for no big old hullabaloo. We don't want no big basket of flowers. There no 3 hour recognition party. We just want to be genuinely appreciated for what we bring to the table. You know what I
That's
mean?
right.
We want a situation where as you said earlier on, we're really in our society now where it's like we want to give the females the role of the males. And we want to put the males in the role of the female. You probably saw that picture with Rihanna and her
And the man
husband there.
behind her with the baby.
That's the kind of
Same thing that
narrative.
I think the other day. Same thing me
That
saying to me. Say
that's the
it
kind
send off one signal, you know what I mean? Subliminally,
of
it's saying
yeah, man, it
something.
does. It does. But wouldn't even say subliminal. To me, it is clear, Bridging. Because to have that on the cover of a prominent magazine, Bridging, that not even look good to me. You understand me? And there is this movie, what the movie named The Woman King?
Yeah,
I saw the name, right?
yeah, the woman king, yeah.
Yeah. I gonna watch the movie. I'm gonna know what kind of message they're trying to um convey. But unfortunately, in a full community, Greg, the other day you talk about the black woman, them always depend this thing. In our community, unfortunately, it's like because the man them and the woman them start out at the same place. It's like the women want to define their success and their role in life against another man. So therefore, if she push off, if she push off a hot car and she have her own house and she have a big job, it's like she wants to use that as a means now to even determine what kind of men she get. And say a lot of men, and every man secure within themselves to deal with a woman.
Mm-mm, mm-mm.
We're going to put all that. And if you're looking at a college and a university them right now, you notice the women
Mostly women.
they're striving for these higher places and whatever, and they're now using it to now decide what they want. I will not say anything is wrong with education and women uplifting themselves and so on. But where when we get to a place where there is no place for the man's voice just because it's the man's voice, I think it is a good because while women can survive it, children can't, especially boys, because when the
Yeah,
boy them
they
grew up,
get
when the boy them
affected.
grew up, when the boy them grew up, and them left for under their mother's shelter, and them have to deal with Fimi and few son them who have father around them, who gonna deal with them different. You understand me? I said to you, then gonna struggle, to keep up in a certain regards. You
Yeah,
understand me? Because no,
I agree.
them have to learn all over to deal with that kind of force and authority, as opposed to if them did grow up being exposed. They're comfortable.
True.
Me see woman already, as she did say earlier on. You see woman, a woman grew up with them father. When little conflict happen between them and them boyfriend, they already know, no mind sharp. They argue like a nothing. And in a known time, they call them know, them see this over and over and over. Them say mommy and daddy do this all the time. And it
Yeah,
work. You understand me? So
true.
they know so the argument don't mean the end of things. It just mean to say it's a rough patch now and them probably gonna move on. But youths, especially boys, then get the advantage. And then for women, they really learn to respect the voice of men. They're not afraid of the voice of men. They don't feel like, say, if the man disagree, you understand me, or the man point out an issue, it means to say it there always has to be this major pushback or whatever. I believe that there is a place for the man to still get in respect. And I believe that mutual respect is also important. You understand me? So for
Yeah,
those for those who have ears to hear, let them hear. Respect, my granny always say respect due unto the dog.
yeah,
You understand what I say, my brother?
yes.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Well, you have any final comments? I think we did an excellent job by keeping this within 2 hours, and a lot was covered tonight. You know what I mean? You have anything
Yeah,
else
we
to say,
feel like
brother?
that.
Eh?
Yeah, feel like we covered a lot of ground over the 2 hour period. I would just say to
Yeah.
any and all female, you know what I mean, strive to show respect to your partner, you know what I mean. Talk more, you know what I mean. Listen more to each other, Practice better communication with your partner. Spend more time trying to understand who you're there with, you know what I mean. And I feel like you can get there from understanding the history and the background of the person you partner with. You know what I mean? Because when you understand the background of the person, you get a clearer understanding of why they make certain decisions or why they think the way they do. You know what I mean? So I just feel like that's something that people should strive for
Yeah.
in a relationship. And just understand at the end of the day that we as men not really so big on the whole love thing and the feeling that come with love.
Respect
But
you.
respect is what makes us tick. You know what I mean? And a
Respect.
man we go above and beyond for a woman we show him genuine
Yeah.
respect because that's how he feels love. You know what I mean? So
Real thing.
blessed love. Yeah man.
Blessed
Real
love.
God.
Blessed. Sheen, do you have any final comments?
Now you said it all.
All right, thanks. Well, Father Greg, I want to say cheers to you and your lovely wife. Heart, I love my brother. It's been a great show. Really, really appreciate the insights. Happy that we did this. And for next week, we're coming with the topic why are love and security so important to women. Please go follow Greg and Cindy on YouTube. You understand me? I said tomorrow they will be dropping a show. Go ahead and follow them. Always great shows. This is Father Greg and his lovely wife Cindy is in the background. These guys never disappoint. You understand me? Follow the Rob Dons on a Sunday at what are we doing now? 4 p.m., 5 p.m. I think it's 5 p.m. right now
Because
on
5 p.m. with the
YouTube
time zone change.
with the time zone change. Follow the Rob Dons on YouTube. Follow Faith Connection, FATEKONNECTION. Follow Encourage Me, NCOURAGEME. Go ahead and follow them. It's been a pleasure talking with my brethren and my brother and a beautiful wife in the background who just happy right now, so we are coming out for the live.
Yeah, man.
Big up yourself, you know, Sydney. Big up, you know. All right. Heart
See
and
the
love
busy
family.
edit video, man.
Yes, I edit. That's it. Yeah, man. She love how you tell
Yeah.
you our company. Anyway, heart and love, my brother. Enough respect. We will be talking soon again. Have a great night.
Manners
Blessed
and
love.
respect, bro.
Heart and love,
Art of
Billy.
love and big up lady
Steady.
sheets, you know.
Yeah,
Better
man.
have
Steady.
that.
Bless you. Yeah.
And a cake alone have to eat later, you know what I mean? Listen.
I love it. I love it. Bless up, bro. Look at what.
Art of love.
Steady. Heart
Respect.
and love, bro. Yeah.